Hey everybody, back with an episode of The X-Files, and this is the season 10 finale. You know, they kind of sandwiched Myth Arc with Monsters of the Week, which, you know, is pretty preferable, but I feel like we're gonna maybe get back into the frustration of what this season did, which is kind of like pretend a lot of things didn't happen before.
Everything.
The government was everything, and Mulder doesn't have any true belief in that he's discovered any aliens and
or
that kind
anything.
of thing. Well, he got it back with the our were-monster. And Tad O'Malley, I'm sure we're going to see him again.
Great.
Fantastic. But, you know, I feel like last episode, we probably shouldn't even discuss. It was that bad. Everyone agreed with us. It was horrible.
Yeah.
It was one of their worst, truly. Like what were they doing? Let's just move on.
Moving right along in the style of the other episode that shall not be named.
We've got a couple of those. But my struggle too, still struggling.
That'd be a hilarious name for an episode. Still struggling.
So let's see how do you even wrap up this arc? What is even the arc? But there was some tech used for like what was it? That was that like free energy, and like the ships disappeared.
Oh, okay.
And then,
I remember the ship disappearing.
Yeah. And then like someone like busted in and
like
stole
for
it.
infinite energy, and we talked about like using energy from other universes.
Well, you said that.
Oh, I said that. You were like, that's a thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, I mean, of course it is.
That's a theory.
Yeah. It's a thing to theoretical physicists.
Quantum. Also, like we had that flashback with the doctor who had the alien that guy shot, and I guess everything since then has been based off of that.
Just that one
encounter.
Single event.
Yeah. Nothing since.
Do a lot with a little. The government can, seemingly.
Yeah. Well, let's see what they give us.
But
Here
we have to
go.
cover it all. Oh, whatever. Anyway. Let's see. Let's see what my struggle is.
Here we go.
Our struggle, more like.
Yes.
Soon after joining the FBI, I was asked to review the work of a fellow agent, Fox Mulder,
It's her struggle.
and to debunk the X-Files. But intervening incidents have led me to believe that during my short disappearance, I was subjected to tests resulting in a life-threatening disease. Its cure as mysterious as the illness itself.
Yeah.
My personal genetic makeup, turning up DNA anomalies that I can only classify as alien.
Whoa! That was a really good morph.
Did she know that she had alien DNA?
I thought yes. But I don't know.
Maybe it wasn't confirmed.
Well, I thought they had said that we all have it.
The legitimate and verifiable discovery of alien DNA that's in virtually every American citizen.
Okay.
I know what you're thinking right
But
now.
we did know that.
I don't know where he is.
So you found it like this?
Door was open
no.
and locked. We had arranged an informal meeting.
A meeting about what?
We found anomalous DNA.
90% of everyone's genome is anomalous DNA, Mr. O'Malley.
I have a doctor who says this is different, and he's not a quack.
I'd like to be the judge of that.
You found alien DNA yourself.
And this has got Mulder excited.
Did Mulder
It should get anyone excited.
He's probably been listening.
I did
to
like
it.
the laughing about that.
First, I'm calling the
Of course it did. He was very aroused.
Someone listening?
And he's not picking up either.
What's happening?
Nurse, we need some help here.
Oh, God.
Dr. Scully, I think this man needs help.
It's my alien DNA.
For today.
Oh, his left arm lateral deltoid.
Oh my. He's just always up to stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I was given a smallpox vaccine as a child. As I'm sure you were as well. It was standard practice in America at the time.
If you are suggesting that there is more in that shot than a
But she
vaccine,
was.
It's actually not that far-fetched and within the realm of accepted science.
Who will be first hit? The people we most depend on, the police, healthcare workers. then people in metropolitan areas.
Suddenly, Tad O'Malley is the singular voice of authority.
Is this at all plausible?
That man will die unless he's given doses of intravenous doxycycline.
What do you suspect, Dr. Scully?
Those lesions are from anthrax.
Someone's been exposed to anthrax?
Willingly so. But with compromised immune systems, it's the vaccines that are attacking us.
Oh, God!
I mean, we're
They have to stop this.
That we're protected.
Who is this? Oh. Mini Mulder.
You think he'd have a,
Smart part.
think he'd have a phone call? Oh, he probably didn't turn it off.
Robbie.
I'm surprised he didn't have his laptop with him.
Yeah.
Shutting down the immune system is a complex biological process. It would require something being taken away from the genome, not something added to it.
5G.
Hello?
Don't.
Agent Scully? Dana?
We can
Yes,
hit on
who is
all of
this?
it.
I can explain what's happening.
Who's this?
I'm sorry. Who is this?
Someone who was there for you
There for me when?
Is it Maria?
when you also needed help.
That'd be weird.
Might be.
Or
Marita.
Marita.
Agent Scully.
Oh my god, it's Monica!
That's actually who I meant. That's who I meant.
Monica! Where's Docket?
How badly I want a cigarette.
Well, I can't help you with that.
But you can help me, Monica. And for that, I'd spare your life.
How did he threaten you, Monica?
The ultimate weapon. The ability to depopulate the planet. To kill everyone but the chosen.
By tampering with their DNA.
We don't have a lot of time.
Ah, that was her. That is a bummer. I mean, obviously she doesn't want to be.
Thank you, Monica.
What? She was bad after all.
You're slowly
I was right!
Why did you call me, Monica? To tell me what a coward you are?
To tell you you're protected.
What are you talking about?
That's
You're one of the chosen ones.
The tests, your DNA, Dana, you're safe. You're one of the chosen elite.
They tampered with my DNA.
We're both protected, Dana. That's what he was offering me.
Fuck everyone
What about
else.
everybody else?
It's been in motion since 2012.
Well, then we have to stop it.
The science is complicated.
And Mulder. Where's Mulder?
He loves Mulder. He sent a man to him to offer Mulder a deal.
All right.
UFC Mulder? What the fuck?
Anyway, I had a deal to make before you kill me.
Who sent you?
One guess.
Cancer man. Who's survived so many things. Not cancer. Did he ever have cancer?
Yeah.
You
He had
sent
lung
for me.
cancer.
I'm here.
Just leave it in
You
there.
may not believe this, but I really want to save your life.
I don't make deals with you.
So you can see Scully again.
You harm her
Oh.
in any way.
Oh, did he slap the cigarette out of his hand?
What are you offering?
A seat at the big table.
I couldn't look at myself in the mirror,
Monica can.
let alone you.
We could start the world anew, Fox. You, me, your beloved Scully.
Not a rat's chance in hell.
You speak to me of hell when you look to be the one who's hellbound.
You can suspect your DNA is being targeted by a release of aluminum into the atmosphere
chemtrails.
through chemtrails.
I hate this guy. I hate that they're doing this.
Alien DNA is what I have. And alien DNA is all that can save us.
But why is everyone sick?
What they have, what you have, what I have to presume the entire population has is something entirely different.
I'm on the king's throne. Feels soft. Just like the king.
Pussy.
And yet, I want to see to death.
Once.
Just like the Red Skull.
Wish Scully was here. See what a monster you've become.
She knew.
I'm all she'll have left.
Why couldn't they,
We'll have to move quickly to
His
extract
nose
more of
out.
my
I
DNA.
don't know.
There's no alien DNA.
I saw it when I sequenced my genome.
The doctors are all getting sick. If there is anything you can do.
She's trying.
Yeah, if there's anything you can do to save everybody at once,
Yeah.
now is the time to go ahead
We are
and do
getting our
that.
first
Yeah.
reports
Oh, God.
of deaths.
Our sample was too small.
We need to use all your blood.
Drainer.
There's nothing anyone can do for him. Nothing to be done for anyone.
He's got the cure. Ask him for it. Why didn't you ask him? That's exactly what he wants.
Is this the cure that he got on the disc?
I was actually just thinking the same thing.
It has to be.
That's alien DNA, Lily.
It was over to the right. Just
Oh, our mistake.
Get to the hospital! Get to the
They can't all
Way,
go.
I promise!
I have the cure right here.
A ray of light. A vaccine. That could be a miracle.
Now vaccines are
Don't
good.
give up.
She's gonna run into him. This
Individually,
is ridiculous.
it's so
This is
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Where is it?
Maybe the cure she got to cure her cancer.
He saves your life.
He needs stem cells in him right now.
Stem cells?
We have a child together. That child will be protected by his inheritance of my alien DNA.
Okay.
Then we have to get to him.
I don't know where he is.
What? The aliens, is this the resistant come to help?
Maybe the super soldiers are in there too.
Might as well. Or this is the one that was
This is the
stolen?
government, right, Mulder?
Probably. Is it gonna go off?
That was the end of the season?
Did they know they were getting another season? They had to have. They couldn't have left it there. That was ridiculous. But they did, you know. That's pretty classic X-Files, leaving on a cliffhanger.
Not when you don't know if it's coming back or not. Dang.
They had to know. There's no way they would leave it there. Y'all, what in the world is this? There's so many, like, issues. Like, I can't even begin. That escalated so quickly. Monica.
Monica, what the hell? So out of character.
Vindication.
Vindication. Bad after all.
But I did like her, and I did let that idea go. So I'm
Shouldn't have.
I shouldn't have. But like,
You should have been like, well, just wait. You'll see.
no mention of Doggett. Maybe he
Maybe because-
left her because
Probably.
she's a turncoat.
And
hope
for
he's-
that?
I hope he's
And
with
for just for
Gibson.
protection?
Yeah, just for the cure.
Girl,
That's so selfish.
that's so selfish.
And you say Mulder
And Scully,
being
but
like,
not
fuck
Mulder.
him.
Oh wait, Scully was already protected. But she made it sound like she was protected because of her.
Because of who?
Monica.
I think maybe because in the pre-cap at the very beginning, they talked about Scully's cure that she got. Maybe that's when she got maybe not only did that cure her cancer, it gave her the immunity to this.
So literally it was just for herself. That's the only thing. That was the only Monica.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And, okay.
Damn, they destroyed her character.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I bet she agreed and then was like,
What the fuck? He's known about this since 2012, right? That's when all this kicked off. So they could have had this manufactured and ready to go to give to everyone. But he's like, no, the humans are ruining the planet. We might as well just let this happen and get rid of them all. Very Thanos. Then to save all these people. So that's what he did. Because he's the worst. How many do you think he has to give out He's like, you get a cure and you get a cure. Like, is it how I don't know. It has to be, because I've been wondering this whole time where the
He wasn't doing anything though. He was just chilling with Mulder.
Well, I guess he's just already given to the people he wants to give them to. Mm. But I mean, it has to be the disc, because like that had the cure for everything.
Yeah, it's actually funny that you said that, because I was just like, is that where it comes back?
It has
but
to
I was
be.
like, we've ignored so much history.
I
But
know.
we're picking and choosing.
We really are.
I mean, I guess you kind of have to. I guess
they didn't have to do all this. They did not have to do all this.
I just meant the pick and choosing. I didn't mean.
Does this kind of thing, like, does this make you wish they didn't do the reboot?
Nah.
Because you can just ignore it if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. What were the? I mean, I guess it was successful enough to have the second season.
Yeah. Successful enough to not only have another season, but come back with even more episodes.
Is it enough for you to make them? Because I feel like that's yes.
I mean, I wouldn't want to lose Scully and Mulder Meet the Weremonster. Like, that was so good. But this is, I mean, I've always been hit or miss with the myth arc.
Yeah.
It's always been like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? That part is not the part that really bothers me, even though I know that is what really bothers other people. The part that really bothers me, that this is dangerous rhetoric.
Yeah.
Like, it really has consequence. And, like, I could see somebody who is maybe an impressionable person who doesn't have a lot of, like, forethought about this and witnessing something like this in 2016 and then be like, wow.
That episode was so absurd, though.
Some people don't get that.
This is the
of
government
it.
telling us what they're going to do before, because you have to tell the world what you're going to do first.
Yeah. Or Chris Carter is like just in the know. Like, he's got it cracked. I don't know. It's icky.
I hate that word.
I know you hate that word. It doesn't have enough impact.
It doesn't. It's like, icky is what like a child says about their squishy peas.
Squishy peas.
People are like, oh, he's a pedophile. I get the ick. I'm like, no. You're deeply disturbed. That's not the same.
I don't know if I'm deeply disturbed, though.
Yeah, right.
I'm just like, it's so irresponsible.
Are you uncomfy?
I'm so uncomfy. I just think it's irresponsible to throw these kind of ideas out there when, I mean, of course they didn't know a pandemic was coming 4 years later. Or did he?
No, there's so many. That's such a common, like.
But anti-vax didn't become so huge until the pandemic.
It's been around though.
Sure, but it's not as big as it is now.
Oh.
Hello, fucking measles in Texas.
Yeah, I know, I saw. Like a contagion, like wiping out a lot of people. Like,
yeah,
no,
that's
very.
Yeah, but like you go back and watch the movie Contagion, and it actually definitely handles that kind of situation where this is just throwing out like wild shit. And you're like, well, if that's true, then this is true. And then everything else this Tad O'Malley-like character is saying is true. Yeah. Like, he's the hero. He's the whistleblower.
Who gave him his cure?
Did he get one?
He's a martyr.
Oh, he's a martyr. He's the one. Ugh, gross. Is gross weighty enough?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's just because, like, when people say the ick, I immediately think of icky.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's... And I've just seen it used in so many contexts.
Yeah. That's like the internetification of things.
Like, you know.
Where they call rape grape. Yeah. They self-censor themselves.
Yeah. Unalive.
Yeah.
And we don't need to get into
it. I know.
It's like, I see it everywhere, even where it's not like you're not trying to monetize anything. You're just making a comment on something.
Yeah.
Why?
It's just pervasive.
Yeah.
Yeah, the myth, this new iteration of it is not appealing. I mean, they certainly ramped up the stakes, which feels different than the original series because everything, even when like bad big things were happening, it still felt like something in the shadows. Not everyone knew about it. It wasn't a worldwide thing. But this is like, and like how they think that just because they know what the cure is, how they're going to get it to everybody.
Also, how many people are going to trust it?
Well, this is...
I guess they're pretty desperate. It's like, okay, we could die.
Yeah.
Or...
I mean, like, COVID was pervasive, but not like that.
Oh, yeah. And when I was... I would say that I bet some of the hospitals looked like that in, like, bigger cities.
Yeah, they did. But people have to be directly exposed to something to believe things.
I thought you meant like a bug.
No,
they're everywhere.
Well, I mean, like actually see something to believe it.
Yeah.
And this is like in your face, even more so than like COVID was. So I could see people act because you see all the stories of people are like dying from COVID and wanting the vaccine. I'm like, it's too late, but that now they want it because they see how important.
Well, they need to just take more ivermectin.
But that's the whole thing with them calling this a vaccine too. Like if you're already exposed, a vaccine's not. But what Scully has, it's not really a vaccine.
Yeah.
They did this last time where they talked about it being a vaccine. That's not what a vaccine is.
Well, maybe they called it a vaccine to like try to, like, but not all vaccines.
You think?
Maybe. Like, let's protect our butts a little bit with this. Like, no. At the end, the vaccines
it's just
good.
They
saved
everyone. Oh God. Well, that was season 10. One glaring, beautiful highlight. And then, some standard fare, some egregious issues.
We get what we get.
Yeah, you get what you get. Take from it what you like, and I will take that one amazing episode. And, a couple of the other ones weren't that bad.
Weird that it ended like on a cliffhanger though.
Yeah, I can't believe they had to
They
know.
haven't done that in a long time, I feel like.
No. Cool, because of...
No, they have.
They used to always do like a two-parter that was a cliffhanger in the end, and then it would be resolved in the premiere.
Is the first episode my struggle again?
I don't know.
My struggle? Every day I'm struggling.
Every day's a struggle. I mean, we'll see. But this was,
Never stop struggling.
Also the fact that like Mulder and Scully were separated the whole episode.
Yeah, what the hell?
We came back for Mulder and Scully and their thing.
Rowing away on a boat,
I know.
Where's that energy?
As, how kind of not good that movie was. At least we got that.
Aren't you glad my prediction was wrong of the whole thing being myth arc, though?
Yes.
If it was all bad.
Yes. That would have been hard to take. That would have been really hard to take. But maybe what will next season give us? We'll be getting right back into it.
I feel like it's going to be more of the same.
Well, as long as they keep it on the bookends. Give us Monsters of the Week in the middle.
Hopefully, I kind of want to look at reviews for the next season.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
I literally was just looking up like people like of a book I'm reading, like what people drew of characters, and I literally said like deceased. I'm
Why do you think you can do these things?
I'm like, okay, well, I guess he does. Maybe best not get too attached.
Out of control. You're out of control.
I just wanted to see pictures.
Okay, well, we're not doing a wrap up. We're going to get right into season 11, and that's the final one.
Not the wrap up being hard to pick all the bottoms.
At least we have the combined seasons.
We got a good top though.
We got a good number one.
What was the last episode called?
Babylon. Speaking of Babylon, you set me up for a great segue last episode, and I didn't take it when you said Babylon 5 because I was watching Babylon 5's a spinoff, Crusade. If you've never heard of that show, you don't need to know anything about it, but I recommend watching that episode. Visitors from down the street, because it is an X-Files in reverse. Like, they meet some aliens who are Scully and Mulder, who think that humans are aliens and their government is like fucking with them. And the whole episode is just a take on the X-Files in reverse. So I would seek that out if I were you. I had a great time with it, just being like an X-Files fan. I was like, oh my God, there was a cigarette smoking man and everything. It's adorable. So I would recommend that. Not necessarily, you'd have to watch all of Babylon 5 to like really get into Crusade, but
just that episode.
Just that episode. It's really a one-off, and it's a love letter to the X-Files. So I recommend that. But yeah, we'll see you guys in season 11.
Wrapping it up.
Wrapping it up.
One more season.
It makes me sad. All right.